Let's see what kind of chaos we can start this month. Welcome, I'm Brittany. If you're new here, I like to read books, mostly romantasy, but also a mood reader with a little bit of like sprinkle of thrillers and romance, but I'm mostly here for the vibe. I am a couple days late to doing this because I was on vacation for the first week of July and then slowly started to settle back in, but I need to finalize my TBR for July. So generally when I am doing a TBR, I only like to pick maybe like 3 to 4 books because I am such a mood reader and I'm not reading like 12, 15 books a month anymore. I'm usually reading around maybe like 7, 8 on a good month. And so I made this little jar that I saw everyone do, and it looked like so much fun to dive into this jar and help it pick my TBR, because when it comes to picking a new book, I get so much anxiety. I'm like, should I read this book? Should I read this book? Oh, maybe I'll start this one and then I'm like not feeling it, or maybe I'm not in the right mood. And so I just want to kind of take that guesswork out and see if this helps me read and finish more books than I'm currently reading, and take that pressure out of finding the right book at the right moment. If you know, you know. There are also already a couple books that I do want to read this year, so I'm hoping I get a prompt that lets me pick them. But that's why, you know, we keep a few extra open slots on there. So, all right, here goes nothing. First one. And also my daughter decided to cut these all up for me, so I didn't mean to peek there. I am excited to see how she did. Okay, put that down over here. Let's read the first one. An author I've never read before. So here we go. Author I've never read before. Please don't mind my handwriting right there. I actually have the perfect book for this. Where's my phone? Let me pull it up. But I have this book that has been on my TBR called The Third Ring. I will put it right here. And this author actually just reached out and asked me if I wanted a copy of the book. And I'm like, oh my God, I would love a copy. I've been actually dying to read it. I already had this title tagged in Libby because it wasn't available yet. So she sent me the book and I really want to read it. All I know is it is more of a dystopian fantasy, which is up my alley. The author is A.N. Horton, and what she told me about the book is it's her newly released spicy enemies to lover dystopian romantasy with trials. Second pick. A standalone. Yay. The standalone I've been eyeing, I don't have a physical copy of it, is The Scattered Bones. I've seen this book all over. I know it's short. It has to do with like lovers getting separated and then moving on. Let me see if I can pull up the synopsis real quick. And to make it even sweeter, this book is only 278 pages. That is really good. The first line that's describing this book on Goodreads is, I will love you until I am nothing but dust, and even then, I'll still love you. Seriously. Sold. So far, we are picking some bangers. I'm liking this. Now I'm debating if I should pick maybe 1 or 2 more books. I think I'm just gonna pick 2 books and see where that puts us, because that will be 4 books picked from here, which is, that's already a big commitment. So we'll go with that for now. Third pick. Oh, I got 2 here. Hold on. Okay. Let's see what it says. Pick a Kindle Unlimited book. That right there is my jam. I have so many Kindle Unlimited books, and I actually just downloaded one last night that I saw somebody talk about, and it's called A Tongue So Sweet and Deadly. And I honestly don't know really anything about it besides that someone said I would like it. So I think that's what we're gonna go with. It says this book is 476 pages. It is a part of a series. Half-Fae Alicia could have anything. Literally, since her magic allows her to compel anyone to do her bidding by merely looking into their eyes. The world was at her feet, but after a tragic accident, she's thrown into the Fae's King's dungeons and forced to swear a blood oath to him, binding her to his service. And then it looks like there's a little age gap because it says 5 years later. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's pretty long, but I love books that have like a gap. Did I say age gap? I meant like a time gap. I love books that jump forward or backwards in time. That always just keeps me engaged when I'm reading a book. So I'm excited to read this one. Let me see how many books are out. Looks like there's 3 books out for the series, Compelling Fates Saga series. Love it. And last but not least, let's see if I can give this a good shake. I can't get any of these bottom ones on here. All right. Put my fingers in here because my hands don't really fit. All right. Ooh, we got a brown one this time. A romance book, not fantasy. A romance book. Let's see if you can see that. Not fantasy. Not fantasy. A romance book. Let's see what we got here. A romance book, not fantasy. I feel like this would be the section because they're like pink. I don't know where the books would be at. Does this count? Redeeming 6 by Chloe Walsh. I am in the middle of the Boys of Toman series and I have not finished it yet. And I do want to finish the series because I do really enjoy it. But I don't even remember why I quit reading this series. So I know the last, the Releasing 10 just came out. So I am 3 books behind that I need to finish. Sorry, 2 books behind that. This one and Taming 7. And then I need to read Releasing 10. This book is pretty long though, but I love it. Should we go with this one? This is giving me anxiety now. Let me take a double look here and just make sure that this is what I want. Book that I have here is Just for Summer by Abby Jimenez. I have read the other 2 books in this interconnected series, but I have not read this 3rd one. So that's a contender. And then I also took a look at my Kindle Unlimited and I have a love letter of whiskey, a love letter of whiskey by Candy Steiner. And I have also been really wanting to read that. So I guess I have 3 options: Releasing 6, Just for Summer, or A Love Letter to Whiskey. If you have read any of those books, please comment below and tell me which one was your favorite, or if you think I should read one book over the other, because I like romance books, but I have to be in like a very specific mood to like reach for one and want to read it. I mean, I guess Just for Summer is giving summer vibes and we are in July, so there's that, but I would love to know your thoughts on that. Also in the middle of reading Blood and Steel, which I will probably finish today. It's this one, I only have like less than 100 pages left, and this has been on my TBR for, I don't even know, a really long time. And for some reason, I just got the itch to pick this one up and read it, and so far I am loving this. So I don't know if I'm going to continue the series, depends on how this book ends. I am loving the first book though. I think I want to continue the series, but sometimes I need like a little, break in between series just to kind of get into a new world, see if I want to go back. Even if I'm vibing, sometimes I usually take a break in between series, which is why I have an extremely long unfinished series list. Don't judge me. But thank you so much for watching. And comment down below what books you're reading this month and see if we're like matching up. Are we vibing on any? And if I've read any of the books that you have on your TBR, I'll definitely let you know if I love them or not. Thanks so much for watching and being here, and I hope to see you in the next video.